Good afternoon everyone, today I'm proudly bringing you the Nubeo Space Invader Chrono Spaceship White review. Some of the Nubeo fans have been waiting a long time for this sort of watch and it's finally here. Before we actually get onto that one though, I'm just going to tell you about this one here that I've got on today. It is called the Nubeo Space Circuit, so it's a similar sort of model, but it's the Magellan sort of style shape. Feel free to check out a review of that in the video above. But for today's purposes, we're going to be looking at Nubeo Space Invader. Let's get on to it then, shall we? So, initial look at the box. When I first unwrapped this, I noticed a two-tone sort of finish on the actual box itself. You might be able to see that going on here. And just a simple sliding out box, and easily one of the better boxes that I've seen for a while for watch boxes. Amazing little design box with a simple lift off lid fashion that tucks into these little hinges on the side here. Let's take around the box just so we can have a little look. Feel free to fast forward this bit if you don't want to know about the box a little bit more. Obviously lots of nice colour, lots of detail going on with the box. So let's get right into it, shall we? Let's go have a look inside. Amazing inside sort of cardboard cover coming over the actual box itself, which is contained in what looks like a metal sort of Luminox like case. So let's take this out, shall we? Just like that. So here we go guys, this is a standard sort of very hard going, very retro inspired Space Invaders box. I love the attention to detail with what's going on with the box here. Lots and lots of detail you don't see from very much other boxes. So here we are guys, as you can see here, it's a Nubeo Space Invader with this nice Space Invader sort of colour going on. This is the Spaceship White variant of this model. Just putting that to one side for a second. Let's see if we've got anything else going on in here. There we go. And inside, just underneath this little Space Invader cover, we've got another sort of strap if we want to change it, a manual and our adjustment tool, all very neatly presented in a really nice hefty box. That's probably one of my favourite boxes in terms of the design. So here we go guys, this is the Nubeo Space Invader watch, NB6024 Chronograph Spaceship White variant. So a little bit about the watch. You've got a 48mm case diameter with a 15mm case thickness, so it is quite a thick watch. A little bit about the sort of the pricing. Price is around about £400 if you get this from the Nubeo website. Limited to 850 copies, also according to the Nubeo website. So let's have a little look at the face, shall we? So as we can see from the face, we've got lots of obviously very vintage gaming inspired, with those little aliens going around the sort of side here, and a sort of a asphalt white inside sort of bezel inside casing there, and little multiple colours for different sort of parts of the chronograph. We've got like a rainbow effect on that. Well, like a green, purple, blue sort of style on that date dial compared to mine, which has just the yellow sort of flashing sort of racing theme. So let's have a look at the chronograph function. Got a standard ticking mechanism to it with a simple wind back function as well. In essence, it looks essentially the same as most Magellans, and it's just a different sort of theme to it. Come around to the bezel and the casing. We've got a jet black. Let's take this little wrapper off so we can see it in a bit more detail. Watch operates on a Japanese quartz movement. That's all I can find out for now. Usually they operate on like a ronda sort of style movement. Again, so looking at the bezel and casing, you've got this sort of metal matte black finish with a chrome and matte metal finish on the side of the casing. Come around to the actual buttons. You've got fully jet black buttons here and a nice crown. So let's have a look at the crown movement. A nice little function to the movement of the dial. Very, very similar effects compared to the circuit, where it has the inside dial for the date dial there that you can see rotating around. Here you go, you see a bit more around the face now. Let's have a look at the second position. A nice strong movement to it. Very, very nice. So come around to the back. So you've got that Space Invader theme back plate. Oh, I was wrong. 850. So it's 850 pieces were made of all the variants, not just this variant. So only 250 of this variant were made, and this is the 48 out of 250 model, as you can see from down here. So we've also got a 5 atmospheric water resistance to this watch. Come around to the side, we can see we've got this plain sort of silicone strap. The silicone strap is indeed white. It just I think it's like an off-white colour. You can see it compared to my gloves. It's not. I thought originally this was going to be like a full white strap as opposed to like a light cream. No matter anyway, still a nice strap. So the strap itself is very, very, very similar to the other Magellan watches in the other ranges and stuff like that. So they've got that same sort of double line system and the Nubeo print inside. And coming down to the clasp, we've got a full Nubeo matte finish with a nice little tag on here as well. So there we go, guys. That is the Nubeo Space Invader Magellan NB6024 Spaceship White.